Good morning, my people. You're welcome to today's political broadcast. Today is the 18th of October, 2025, and we are still discussing Nigerian politics. Today is a Saturday. Now, this is one of the reasons why northern Nigeria, they are very, very angry with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I repeat, this is one of the reasons why northern Nigeria, Fulani politicians, the West, colonial masters, they are angry with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Tinubu started by appointing Yorubas in his government. Yes, he appointed Yorubas in every agency of the federation because he wanted them to become his eyes and ears. For him to control the government, he needs to appoint his brothers. Why? Because Nigerian politics is ethnocentric based. I repeat, Nigerian politics is ethnocentric based. Nigerians are more loyal to their tribe, sentimental to their tribe before Nigeria as a country. So as a president, it is going to be wise for you to appoint your sentiment in order to lay hold on power. Don't let anybody gaslight you. That is what Nigeria is. I told somebody, we are one Nigeria. You are preaching one Nigeria. Can I become the Oba of Lagos as an Igbo boy? Or would you love it for me to become a traditional ruler in your village because of your one Nigeria? No. Tinubu saw that the reality here is that if I try and use the federal character, left, right, center, in my appointment of people in my cabinet, it may affect me. So he decided to go the Yoruba way. And it was a wise decision. I'm an Igbo person. I understand the fact that we need to be federal. But I've told you that one Nigeria is not realistic. The politicians are not even patriotic Nigerians in the first place. Your leaders are not patriotic Nigerians. So what the heck about one Nigeria? So one of the reasons why Northerners are angry with Tinubu is because Tinubu did not follow that federal character. He had to employ his Yoruba brothers, connect them, spread them all over Nigeria. You see, that is why Tinubu is strong today. One of the reasons why he is strong, he's holding grip on Nigeria. So if anything is going to happen, his brothers from wherever ministry they have been posted to, they'll give him briefing. They'll give him briefing on whether somebody is trying to sabotage this ministry or want to sabotage that ministry or left, right, center. That is one thing you need to learn from a President Bola Ahmed Tinubu as a politician. Under this system of politics we are playing in Nigeria, I repeat again, under this system of politics, not all things being equal. Yes, look at Jonathan. Jonathan was complaining, in my government, there's Boko Haram. In my government, there is Boko Haram. I'm getting somewhere. Tinubu will never complain with his style of appointment. He will never complain that he is in his government, there are people that want to sabotage him. Look at how they screened an El-Rufai. Look at how they will not want a Wike to join the APC because he has built a cabal of people who understands him, most of which are his brothers. Yes, they are his loyalists. That is how he built his government. And Northern Nigeria have been unable to penetrate Tinubu's political dynasty. Yes, fortress. Tinubu's political fortress. The northern part of this country have been unable to penetrate through Tinubu's political fortress. That is why they are frustrated at this moment. That is why you see he's succeeding in taming and decentralizing northern Nigeria. So now there's a minister called Dele Alake. Dele Alake, he came out with an information very important. Northern Nigeria will not want to hear this information. Like I told you, the people controlling this country, beyond all reasonable doubt, beyond the constitution, beyond the president and other persons, the Fulani have a lot of influence in this country. And they have become a stooge to whatever external or international power that wants to influence the decisions in Nigeria. So we know that the Minister of Solid Minerals, most of the solid minerals we have in northern Nigeria, usually it benefits the north more. Have you heard this statement? The oil in the south is for Nigeria. The mineral resources in the north is for northern Nigeria. Have you heard it? So Tinubu is changing this trajectory. Let me read this out. Okay. According to the minister, I want to shorten the information, the report. Gold international status as a reliable exchange asset presents a unique opportunity for Nigeria. Now, the gold in Zamfara is for Nigeria. if Tinubu had put somebody else who is not, I'm not saying somebody else will not do the job, but when they know that the Yorubas are in every system of government, some people will be very, very cautious. Maybe I'm in an office, I'm in an office, and I'm an Hausa person. Usually, the thing is we sabotage the gold mining and use it for the governor's purpose or the northern politician purpose. But we have a president that is Yoruba centralized. Erufai said, Yoruba-led federal government. We know, we have this opinion about the Yorubas that if a Yoruba is in a ministry, he go cast us. So the president not put Yoruba as the assistant, even not the head of that department, assistant. Everybody will be afraid whether this Yoruba go to leak our secret, whether this Yoruba go to do one or two things. They're going to cast us. So people will be so watchful. Anything you are doing, maybe they will just approach the Yoruba man. Maybe he will join us, and Yoruba refuses, because this is what I believe. If I were to be a politician and I'm in Nigeria, I'm a politician in Nigeria, and I'm at the federal level, I will play this Tinubu politics, because anybody can be anybody. You see, most people that are even decamping to the APC now, they are willing to work against APC in the future. I repeat, politicians are terrible. Most of the people that are decamping to the APC are willing to work against APC in the future, and most of them are not Yorubas. Most of them are not Yorubas. Look at Nigerian government today. When Buhari was in power, most of northern Nigeria kept quiet. They never said anything. Even protest was haram when Buhari was in power. It tells you the kind of politics, both Nigerians and politicians, the kind of politics we play in this country, especially the Hausas, the northern part of Nigeria and the southwest. They are the ones that have been holding power, so it has been like normal amongst and around them. Now, Tinubu is in power. Yorubas are now speaking up. You can see the trend. You can see where the alliance leap to. If somebody else seizes power, then the tribes people will now start springing up, and no protest. You hear say, during Buhari, there was protest in Lagos. During Tinubu, no protest. Some pastors started praying. Instead of, during Jonathan Buhari, some pastors went to protest. And these pastors that went to protest, they were not northerners. They were southerners. Now, during Tinubu, southerners are not protesting, except those ones that have been organized by the government, that have been commissioned by the government to always protest. It's just like an official position. Under Tinubu, protest is now an official position appointed to somebody. I'll not go into that one. That one will be later. So the reasons why Northern Nigeria they are angry is that the mineral resources in the north, Tinubu is creeping in little by little, creeping in left, right, and center. Position is people. I'm very inquisitive a person. I watched a video whereby I saw the interior minister, and I looked at the people around the interior minister. I looked at Yorubas around him. He will carry a army or lieutenant of his Yoruba people that was. It is politics. So if they appoint you to a department, an agency of government, it is big politics whereby you have different interests. I told you that Nigeria, everybody have their agenda, different mindset. We are much more sentimental to our tribe than even Nigeria. We are much more loyal to our tribe than Nigeria. So you are in a department and you have the Fulani Hausa people. You need to be careful on whatever you're going to do. You be careful, because now the same Fulani, now the same people will not be your tribe. Now them feel upstage, you set you up, or they can use your own tribe to set you up. That's how it is. That's why the Igbos, they can never play Nigerian politics. The Igbos can never play. The Igbos like, maybe at a point, they like to be forward and plain. They're not playing that deceptive politics. They don't like playing that deceptive politics. And they like to stand alone most of the time. It is very hard. I'm not saying it doesn't exist. When you go to places, you see, it's easier for you to see the Yorubas moving in groups. Hello, it's easier. These people moving in groups, they're not club members, oh. They are not from town union, oh, because usually when you see Igbo people moving in groups, now club members. These are just random guys, street people, move in groups, do business in groups. Like all these Yahoo boys, when they bring these boys, But the Igbos, you seldom see Igbos move in groups. I'm not saying they are not moving in groups. You see them move in groups when it's town hall meeting, club members, or have you. But moving groups like that. See? That is why the Yorubas, as Tinubu become president, they watch Tinubu. They're not like Tinubu, the Yorubas. I told you that Awolowo commands 80%. Awolowo commands 80% of the Yoruba vote loyalty. Tinubu does not command 40%. I bet to be corrected. Tinubu does not command 40%. If you go to Ekiti, Osun, Ogun State, how many people are discussing about Tinubu's government? You cannot just sit down where you are sitting. No. Maybe you are discussing about Tinubu government on social media. Go to the streets. Go and have engagement with people. Look at what people have, the notion people have about the government of the day. If people are allowed to even vote in their bedroom, you will know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Southwest. You know, when I something I say, I've done my research, I looked at it. Because normally on social media, it seems all Yorubas are supporting Bola Ahmed Tinubu on social media. And how will Tinubu get most of the votes 2027? He's going to use the structure of criminality to run the package, to run the show. That is what he's going to use. Nothing else, nothing more. But when it comes to the street, go to the street, one by one. That's why APC planning, they are planning. I will not even tell you, maybe let me tell you one or two things APC, they are planning to do. And you see it live. APC are planning to do. APC will do Jehovah Witness evangelism 2026. You know what they call Jehovah Witness? APC will move from house to house. You see, one thing about Tinubu is that even though it seems like the coast is clear for him, he doesn't want to give a chance to anything. He knows that any surprise can spring up. He knows that some of these guys, they are laying low. Some of the opposition, they are laying low. They don't want to show their color yet. They're just watching, understanding the whole thing. So he will not want to give a chance to anything. So even though that usually some politicians might say, I'm gaining more ground. Let me just soft pedal. The APC will go from house to house to influence votes. The APC will use institutions of power. They will use your celebrities. They will use every known tool because they are buying people enormously and they are using money to buy. And when a particular celebrity sees that his own fellow celebrity don't collect money, he said go and collect money. I told you that 2027 or 2026, because I told you things can change. Now, would they even call 2027 now? Would they even say maybe now 2026 they will do election? Things can change. People are going with the intention. Most people, 95% of voters that are going out to vote, most of them are going out to vote with the intention, maybe I can sell my vote. I'm telling you. I'm saying it now. I will repeat it. Most people you see going out to vote 2026, 2027 or 27, they are going with the intention of them to sell their vote. So one thing is APC will do whatever it is, door-to-door campaign. Number two, in the Southwest, APC is planning to get maximum vote from the voter registrar in Southwest. Maximum. If the people eligible to vote in this registered people eligible to vote in the Southwest, maybe there are 15 million. APC is willing to get in the Southwest. I think if I say the Southwest, maybe let's say 15 million. APC is planning to get maximum of those 50 million. Maximize and harvest those 15 million. If not 10 million. APC is willing to do that. And how will they do that? They will engage stakeholders. Omonile, Bale, traditional ruler, pastors. I say see APC go do association meeting. They will meet Khan in Southwest. They will call Khan, they will summon Khan. Get me to you, Khan. Look at what the president is doing. Look at what the president has this plan for the people. You can see the economy is tanking. Things are improving. We want also to help us send the message back to your people that things are getting better, that we promise to do better when we get in power. They will use that one. That is their own plan. If you don't even vote them again, you say the same people when they do like better people, they go rig the election. They do like better people. Take your message to the people, and this is a token we are giving to you so that you can use for transport, for logistics, move from one place to another and tell the people the good news. We hope that you bear our message to your people. They will meet the church, they will meet the mosque, they will meet mechanic, they will meet shoemaker association, they will meet cobbler association, they will meet organizer association, market women, they will meet all of them. Landlord association, landlord, they will meet them. This is the plan we have. They are not meeting you average Nigerians. They know that if average Nigerian streets, they don't get street credibility. APC no get, I don't know how many times I will say this. APC no get street credibility, but they will meet your top guys, use those top guys, run their package, enter power. You know, care. They don't say Nigerians cannot even mobilize themselves. They cannot come together and even agree on anything. If they come together, they will use those their top structure, leaders of the structure of criminality. They will use them, plant hate, plant tribalism, plant this one, plant that one, now cause scatter. These are the two things APC is going to do 2026 or 2027. Don't say I did not tell you. So those two strategies. See, as I talk now, if you are going to be a politician, be looking and understanding how these people are running their own things, morally or immorally. I'm a Christian, and I know how to play Christian politics. Me, I'm just noticing, I'm observing how Tinubu is being able to muzzle everybody into his own empire. I've told you how he has been able to protect himself from anybody. Nobody can hack his political empire. If he had trusted a Lord of Northerners as his personal corridor, if he had trusted a Lord of Northerners, person like Erufai, let's say Erufai inside government, small problem for you go to get problem. You know, say like one of the flaws personally I see from Tinubu is that Tinubu does not want to have a second in command. He wants to be overall alpha. He wants to be the alpha and alpha. Nobody can rival or contest with him. Whatever he takes charge of, he makes sure that he eliminates anybody that has the potential to rival him. He eliminates. I see people comparing Awolowo to Tinubu. My brother, when Tinubu finish in 8 years, we go know the legacy where Tinubu get compared to Awolowo. If Tinubu was able to manipulate government to get one or two things, that does not amount to leadership. He was just being smart at the point in time to do whatever he's doing. See, Awolowo and Co, they set the foundation for Yoruba civilization. See, Awolowo's legacy is what people are learning day by day. Awolowo was not a feudal person. Somebody that's Tinubu, that the people that are going to benefit from a system of leadership of Tinubu are children of the elite. They are the ones that will benefit the most. Yes, big man children, elite, the top class, the lower class. So the lower class does not really get anything to benefit majorly from a Tinubu's kind of leadership and legacy. Go and look at Lagos. Look at the development going on in Lagos. Most of them are going on in the Lekki. When you cross that Third Mainland Bridge, the development is massive for that side. Poor man Pekin, an average Lagosian, cannot afford to live across the bridge. It is the big man, the elite, the top class guys. They are the ones that are going to live across the bridge. So Tinubu's kind of legacy, kind of development, you know, if the rich man belefu, the crumbs will now benefit from the big men chopping belefu when the thing fall for table. Then the rest of Lagosians or Nigerians will start eating the crumbs. That is the legacy of a Tinubu. But Awolowo is the children of a nobody become somebody. Nobody is going to start bullying anybody because of their status. We don't have a status symbol under an Awolowo legacy. If Awolowo has played the kind of politics or leadership Tinubu played then, I don't think the Yorubas will have been expanded like this. I don't think. So as it is, we know that Northern Nigeria, they are very, very incapacitated. Zamfara gold is for Nigeria, not for Zamfara state. And how did Tinubu achieve that is to put his people there. It is you that you are complaining. Someone say, Christian, I don't expect this from you. This is one Nigeria. It is you that still believe that there's a one Nigeria. It is you. You seated there that believe that there's one Nigeria. Me, I don't believe in a one Nigeria because we don't show it. It is not in the fabric that we are one Nigeria. We never even wanted to even come together in the first place. Some people were being gaslighted, were being coerced to manipulated to even accept a one Nigeria. In the first place, we didn't want to, they didn't consult us whether we are going to come together. Have you not heard of calls consistently? People saying that we don't want to be part of this system. Take us out. Have you not heard of it? I know you have heard of it. So if I'm telling you that Tinubu made the right decision of picking his people, fixing them in every system of government, because if not, he will not be able to be that influential and powerful the way he is now. With all the Yoruba led federal government, almost everybody now want to enter APC. Yorubas are the one controlling at the helm of affairs. Almost everybody want to enter APC. The people that are even complaining. That's what Wike was saying. The people that are complaining that Tinubu's government is this and that, is this and that, they are the ones now leaving the PDP and running to the same APC that they are condemning. And you see, Seyi Makinde said one thing. Say all these defections, these are not real defections. Say the real defection is coming. And he's talking to the Wike. That is my speculation. But the empire that Tinubu has built, and for the empire to protect itself, it will not want a Wike syndrome. Yes, that's how they became powerful. You see, Alake every time is complaining that they are after his life, this and that, blah, blah, blah. It is the pushback from these northerners. Tinubu, both for mineral resources, so Oyetola now blue economy. That one, they silent, they run their package silently. Tinubu, the Minister of Petroleum, Southern has just captured every. It gave Northern security. Now. So if we give them Minister of State of Defense, if we give them military whatever, which we have been giving you over the years, you have been failing. Now, problem if not solve insecurity for the region. But when it comes to the economy, when it comes to vital areas, he gave it to Southern people. And they are in charge. And whatever sabotage it is, you see, anybody that goes, according to Tinubu dynasty, anybody that goes and compromises, that person is going to go with the Northerners. If you go from my end, if I nominate you as a minister, I appoint you, and you go and don't represent our interest, the Tinubu political interest, you don't represent it, and you follow them, then deceive you. You can see what they did to Better Edu. They ratted her out. They quickly exposed them. That is the reason why you need to be very, very wise when you are operating in certain environments. Not every environment you apply some kind of morality. It's either you change you rewire the system. You see, I always call for restructuring so that we can rewire the system. But if you're going to play in this system, my brother, you're going to play that game of deception. May God help Nigerians.